Rohan hated mornings, not because of school, not because of homework, but because of few rituals. Every morning at 6:30, his mother would call out from the puja room, Rohan, just come for 2 minutes, light the lamp and pray. 2 minutes felt like 2 hours to Rohan. I don't even believe in all this, he muttered one day, pulling a hoodie over his head. It's outdated. Nobody does this anymore. He avoided temples. He wiped off Tilak the moment he stepped outside. If someone posted a temple picture, he would scroll past. Praying doesn't change anything, he would say confidently. If I study, I get marks. If I don't, I don't. Simple. To him, faith felt like superstition. Culture felt like performance. Rituals felt always like pressure. And gratitude, he did not even think about it. One afternoon, Rohan failed his physics test. Not badly, but badly enough to shake his confidence. He had studied, he had tried. Still, the red marks stared at him like judgment. That evening, he came home unusually quiet. His mother didn't lecture. She simply said, Come, sit. He rolled his eyes. I don't want to pray. I didn't ask you to pray, Rohan, she said gently. Just sit. The room was quiet. The lamp flickered softly. For the first time, he noticed the stillness. No notifications, no comparisons, no expectations. Just silence. He didn't ask for marks. He didn't bargain with God. He just sat. And somehow the tightness in his chest loosened. Weeks later, Rohan's best friend met with an accident. Nothing life threatening, but scary enough. He rushed to the hospital. Seeing his friend on the bed, shaken, fragile, something inside him shifted. That night, he stood alone in his room. He didn't know what to say, didn't know how to say it, but he whispered with folded hands, Please let him be okay. Not to impress anyone, not because someone told him, just because he needed to feel that he wasn't alone in his fear. And in that whisper, he felt anchored. Few days later, at a family function, an elderly relative asked him, Why don't you apply tilak on your forehead, Rohan? He shrugged. It's not my style. The old man smiled. Beta, tilak is not fashion. It's a reminder that you are much more than your body and your possessions. Such cultural symbols remind us that there is something sacred in us. That line stayed, a reminder, not a rule, not a fear, a reminder. One evening, Rohan asked his father, Does praying really change things? His father replied calmly, Prayer doesn't always change your situation, it changes your state of mind, and that changes how you face your situation. That hit differently. Prayer wasn't about miracles, it was about grounding. Temple visits weren't about show off, they were about humility. Tilak wasn't about style, it was about identity. Culture wasn't about control, it was continuity. He began small, 5 minutes in the morning, not asking for things, just saying thank you for food, for health, for one more day. And slowly he noticed something surprising. He became less reactive, less angry, less restless. Gratitude softened him, faith steadied him. You don't have to blindly believe. Questioning is healthy, but don't reject something just because it looks old. Not everything modern is meaningful. Not everything ancient is irrelevant. Prayer is not a weakness, it is alignment. Culture is not pressure, it is our roots, and roots matter, especially whenever life shakes you.